Hey Lydia, haha. Heard you're finally having your wedding, haha. Declan told me all about it. Haha.
Yep, that's right. It's been 5 years since we got married, a lot has happened. But I really wanted to have a proper ceremony, haha.
What? It's already been 5 years since you got married? And you're only just now having the ceremony. Must be tough being low income, haha. Taking that long just to save up for a wedding, haha.
Excuse me.
It must be so hard when your husband doesn't make much money. Taking 5 years just to have a wedding. You're so pitiful, Lydia Tilda. Thanks to my responsible Declan, we had our wedding right after getting married, haha.
Look, Piper. I've told you before, we're not low income.
What are you talking about, haha? You're working because your husband's salary is bad, right? It's so sad you have to both work after getting married, haha.
We both work because we both love our jobs. The reason it took 5 years to have the ceremony wasn't about money, it was about our conflicting schedules. We were busy with business trips and managing big projects. Things have finally settled down, so we can focus on planning the wedding.
Suri, whatever you say, haha. Just be honest and say you couldn't save up any money, haha. We're sisters-in-law, you don't have to act tough in front of me, haha.
You seem determined to see me as poor.
Besides, there's no way work is fun, haha. A woman's joy is found in the home. A woman's life is all about being a stay-at-home mom, dedicating herself to her husband and kids. In other words, a life like mine, haha.
I think it's fine to have that kind of life. But I also think it's fine to have a career and work hard at a company.
Anyway, congrats on finally having your wedding. Do your best to throw a wedding on your tight budget, haha.
Hey, Declan. Is Piper still a stay-at-home mom? You said things were tight since your pay got cut, right?
Yeah, she's still a stay-at-home mom and things are rough. It's rare to hear from you, sis.
Actually, Piper contacted me about our wedding. You know how it's been 5 years since we got married? She's convinced it's because we're low income and couldn't save up for it.
What?
She seems to think that a couple where both people work equals a low-income couple. She was making fun of me, saying it's pitiful I can't even be a stay-at-home mom.
I'm so sorry for what Piper said. Please forget everything she said. She's just been getting some weird ideas from her friends lately and has become a handful.
Weird ideas? Is everything okay? You looked so tired the other day, Declan. As your sister, I'm worried.
Thanks, sis. I'm doing okay, somehow. Is what I'd like to say, but maybe I'm not okay. Our finances are in a major crisis.
What?
My salary was just barely enough for the two of us to begin with. Like, I could support her, but we couldn't afford any luxuries. And we used up all our savings for our wedding because she insisted. So on the condition that she'd get a job once the kids were older, I agreed to let her live her dream of being a stay-at-home mom. But now, because of her mom friends from preschool, she's saying she won't work after all. And because of that, we've basically been living on ramen noodles lately.
Seriously?
Apparently, most of the other moms at the preschool are stay-at-home moms. And she takes everything they say as gospel. If the wife supports the husband at home, he can focus on his job. And then his salary will naturally go up, so it's better for the wife to stay home.
Huh? If that were true, every woman would be a housewife. And every family would be living in luxury.
I know, right? I mean, it would help me focus on work to some extent, but that doesn't mean my salary will just magically increase. Besides, apparently, most of her friends' husbands are business owners.
Oh boy. A business owner's salary and an employee's salary don't exactly increase the same way.
Exactly. I've tried to explain that to her so many times, but she just won't listen. It's useless even when I beg her to get a job.
What?
She says my job is to be at home and pour my love into our family. And if I were you, I'd be working.
Well, that's a wonderful job. But I think you'd probably want to eat something other than ramen before you get more love.
And for her to be lording her stay-at-home mom status over you while we live like this, I'm so embarrassed. I'm sorry for all the trouble.
No, it's fine. More importantly, come over to our place after work today. My husband's garden is overflowing with vegetables. And we have extra ham and sausages we got in a gift basket. I'll give you some, so you can eat something other than ramen.
What? Are you serious?
Of course we're inviting you to the wedding. But I don't want you showing up all pale and skinny. So eat up and get some of your strength back.
Thank you, sis. I'll never forget this.
But don't tell Piper you got it from us. I don't want to deal with the drama.
Hey Lydia, Sue sorry, haha. About the wedding today, Tilde. My husband and I won't be able to make it. Sue, sorry, haha.
What? You're not coming?
I mean, I wanted to go, but when I think about my kid, I figured it's better if we don't, haha. A poor person's wedding will only be a bad influence on him, haha.
What exactly do you mean by that? What part of our wedding is a bad influence on a child?
Well, it's a wedding thrown by a low-income couple who scraped everything together, right? Haha. So I'm sure it'll be a pathetic little ceremony. And I think seeing something like that would be bad for my child's upbringing, haha. I want to teach him how wonderful a wedding can be. But this will just teach him that there's no magic in weddings. Haha.
What?
This will be my son's first time at a wedding. So I want him to see a gorgeous, sparkling wedding that he can dream about. But it's definitely not going to be that kind of wedding, right? Haha. I mean, you're the poor couple who took 5 years just to have one, haha.
Piper, that's enough. You're just determined to treat us like we're poor. And you won't be satisfied until you've insulted my wedding, too.
I'm not trying to insult it, Tilde. I'm just saying I want to skip it for my child's sake, haha. Besides, you and your husband don't have kids, so you wouldn't understand. But raising a child costs way more money than you can imagine. So I'd rather spend money on my kid than on a gift for some poor people, haha.
What?
Oh, but if you guys absolutely insist, I guess we can come. I really don't want to go to a poor person's wedding that'll be bad for my kid's education, but if we don't have to bring a gift, I suppose we can grace you with our presence, haha.
But who said you were invited?
Huh?
So please, feel free to stay home. Just stay there and take care of your kid. As long as my brother Declan is here, that's all that matters.
What?
Oh, speak of the devil, Declan just arrived. Looks like almost all the guests are here now. So, enjoy staying home.
Hey, wait a minute. Why is Declan at your wedding? I told him yesterday we weren't going. And what do you mean I'm not invited?
Why are you so angry? I was just being considerate by not inviting you.
Considerate?
Just like you, I was worried about the influence on your child, so I didn't invite you. You've been living on ramen noodles to save money, right? If you ate a gorgeous steak dinner. I was worried my sweet nephew would fall into despair over his daily life, so I didn't invite you.
What?
We made everyone wait 5 years for this wedding. Both our parents and our friends have been looking forward to this for so long. So, partly as an apology, we've really splurged on today's ceremony. We spent a lot on the decorations. And we ordered the top-of-the-line course meal. Prime beef steak, foie gras, lobster. And we even hired a famous pastry chef for the desserts.
No way! Your wedding today is that fancy?
If my nephew gets a taste of such luxury, he'll definitely throw a tantrum at home, begging for it again. And that would be a problem for you, wouldn't it, Piper? Your child demanding steak when you're trying so hard to save money every day. I figured that would be too painful for you, so I purposefully didn't invite you. See? Wasn't that thoughtful of me? Haha.
Don't mess with me. What thoughtful consideration. You're making fun of me. Stop treating us like we're poor.
I'm not doing that at all, Tilda. I'm just genuinely worried about my brother's family. That's why it's better for only my brother to attend as the family representative. That way you can save money on the gift, hairstyling, transportation. It helps to keep expenses to a minimum, right?
I said stop treating us like we're poor. We're not like you two, who both have to work. We're wealthy enough to live on my husband's salary alone.
What are you talking about, Piper? No matter how you look at it, we're the poorer ones. Do you have any idea what I went through to scrape together the money for today's gift?
What? Me? Wait, Declan?
Stop putting on this fake act. I get it, being a stay-at-home mom is a wonderful thing. But it's time to face reality.
Reality? What's that? We're managing just fine on your salary, aren't we?
I went to withdraw money from our savings for the gift today, and the balance was $5. How is that managing just fine?
What?
But I couldn't give my sister and her husband a $5 gift. I had to sell some of my own things to get the money. Do you have any idea how miserable that made me feel?
Wait, $5? That's not right. There should have been more. I'm sure there was at least $25 left for the month.
Even so, that's only $25. I appreciate you trying to save money as a wife. But I'd rather you get a part-time job than live with only $5 to our name. Please, just accept the fact that our finances are on the brink.
I do accept it. That's why I'm working so hard to save money for us. If I stay home and take care of the house and our son, you can focus on your job. Then your salary will go up, just like my friends' husbands.
I could focus better if you got a job. I'm tired of working while being so anxious about our future.
What?
I completely understand the benefits of a mother being at home. But you need to look at our financial situation realistically. If things continue like this, when our son grows up and wants to get married, we won't be able to help him at all as parents. We won't even be able to give our own son a proper wedding gift. We're talking tonight when I get home. We need to have a serious discussion about our future. If you refuse to change your mind, Piper, I'm considering divorce.
What? Divorce?
At this rate, I'm going to collapse from malnutrition. For now, just let me focus on my sister's wedding.
Lydia, hire me right now. I've finally decided to get a job.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad you decided to work. But, what do you mean, hire you?
Declan and I talked, and I decided to start with a part-time job. My son is in preschool, so I can't work full-time right away.
That's great. Even part-time is a big first step.
But all the part-time jobs pay so little, it's not even worth it. And the ones that pay well won't hire me because I have no experience. Everywhere I look, I can only find low-wage part-time jobs. So you should just hire me, Lydia.
What?
Declan told me. He said you actually make a lot of money. Something like $90,000 a year, right? If you're earning that much, you must be pretty busy. So I'll be your personal assistant and help you with your work. Haha.
My personal assistant?
I'll do it for $25 an hour. I've never used a computer for work or anything, but I'm sure I can learn it quickly. Haha.
No, I don't need one, and I can't hire you.
Then what about your husband? I heard he's an illustrator and makes a lot of money too. And I can totally draw, so that'll be a piece of cake. Hire me to help him for $25 an hour. Haha.
I wouldn't hire you for even $1 an hour.
What?
This is so ridiculous, it's not even worth discussing. It's good that you decided to work, but you need to learn a few things about the real world first. Good luck with your job search.
Wait. You really won't hire me?
Why would you ever think anyone would hire you with that attitude and those demands? Go to a job center or something. Bye now.
Wait. I already went to the job center. They got mad at me and sent me home. That's why I'm asking you.
What?
Besides, if I don't find a job this week, we're getting a divorce. Declan is unbelievably mad at me right now. It's bad. That's why I'm so desperate. You really won't hire me?
A divorce? What happened? What did you do to make sweet Declan say something like that?
I just said some things in the heat of the moment. He just wouldn't stop nagging me about getting a job. So he might have said that his salary is too low.
Oh.
And how my friends' husbands make so much more. And how work is so much easier than childcare and housework, so why can't he earn more? I kind of blamed him for a lot of things. And then he just got unbelievably angry.
Wow, you really stepped on all the landmines. No wonder even Declan snapped.
He said, if it's so easy, then go find a job right now. Part-time, anything. Just find something and start earning. If it's so easy, you should be able to do it. And if you can't, divorce me and apologize.
Oof.
After that, no matter how much I apologized, he wouldn't forgive me. So now I'm desperately looking for a part-time job, but no one will hire me. When I told the people at the job center my conditions, they got really calm and angry and asked, "Are you looking down on work?" It was so scary, I can't go back there.
You can't go back. So what are you going to do about finding a job? The divorce will be finalized in a few days, you know?
That's why I'm begging you. Please, I'm asking you. Please hire me. I promise I'll be useful. $25 an hour? Or, if that's too much, I'll take 20.
At this point, I'm rooting for the divorce. I'll be praying you don't find a job in the next few days.
What? Are you saying you're okay with me being dumped?
I think my brother and my sweet nephew would be happier that way. So, there's nothing I can do for you. You're on your own now. Hope you find somewhere, anywhere, that will hire you. So, after all that, well, Piper somehow managed to get a last-minute job at a nearby convenience store, and was able to avoid the divorce. It seems she learned the hard way how difficult working is, and she regrets her past behavior. But my brother, Declan, still hasn't forgiven her. I hear that they no longer speak to each other at all. On top of that, Declan secretly found a new, much better paying job. But he told me, I'm keeping it a secret until I've saved up a decent amount. And I'm getting things ready so I can file for divorce anytime. As his sister, all we can do is quietly watch over them and see what the future holds.
Thank you for watching! If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.